Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Samantha. This is the Budget Mum UK. This is my week 2 for May check-in. Ooh. And I actually spent some money this week in a good way, like a positive way. I've been a bit too strict, I think, sometimes. And I don't know, I've just had a bit of a think over things recently. So I'm going to share with you what I've been spending. Come on in. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. This is the Budget Mum UK and this is my journey on becoming debt-free, having paid off over £100,000 worth of debt. I quit my full-time teaching job and I went part-time setting up my own tutoring business and doing lots of little side hustles, doing lots of little different income streams to make sure that I can get by on, a pretty decent lifestyle. So full of hints, tips, hacks, all those different things that mean we can still have a good lifestyle without spending too much. So if you think that's something of use for you, then I would absolutely love it if you would hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon so you know every single time I upload a video, because seriously, every time you do, it makes such a massive difference to me and to my children's lives. It's incredible. Thank you so much. And of course, if you're already subscribed, you will know how much I already love you. You're amazing. So yeah, I want to do a check-in and I've had a bit of a spend. Not like extreme spending, but I've actually used my money. Like, I quite often get comments of, you had the money there, why have you not spent it? And I think when you budgeting for so long, I found this in the past. I used to have an income of hundreds of thousands of pounds, and for various reasons that changed. And when I had to live on pretty much nothing, when I did have money again, it was hard to get out of the habit of spending it, if that makes sense. So because I'm used to not spending and I don't feel like I'm missing out and I don't feel like I'm going without, my children don't feel like they're going without, I don't always want to spend it even when I have got it, if that makes sense. However, I have had to think about things over this week, probably the last few weeks actually. I've had a lot of things going on which I've previously mentioned, and maybe it just put some things in perspective, I guess, and made me realise that I work bloody hard for my money that I do get. And if I want to treat every so often, or I want to treat somebody else every so often, that's what my budget's for, and I should be doing that basically. So I'm going to share with you what I did buy. It's honestly, it's nothing desperately exciting. It's just general living that I don't normally do. So let's have a look where we've been. Right, on the 11th, I bought my groceries, and because my freezer is all pretty much stocked up, that was actually just £23.31. And it meant I had £40 in my wallet, so I've got 60 and 69 change. I'm only going to move this shortly because it's got full change and I don't want it all falling out. I'll do all my numbers first and then I'll go through the change and where the rest is going to go from that. And that meant that I had a no spend day on the 12th. And I also had a no spend day on the 13th because I was working, so it tends to mean I stay out of trouble when I'm working. That's what I find. Now, on Saturday, I did go out for lunch and I had what I wanted. Well, I mean, it was only a salad, and I actually had dessert as well, fair, and lime and soda because that's my go-to drink. And then we just split the bill in half. So my share of the bill was £15.63. And then off the back of that, then my friend did, oh, you know what, we're avoiding football. We're not a football kind of group, and her house has got a son in it and a partner in it with football. So I was like, come to mine, no football here. And she brought loads of snacks and nibbly things for the evening. So the children played in the garden and we just chilled out. It was really nice. So yeah, so it was just £15.63 and then lots of treats later on as well. So that meant I've got, I used £20 with me, I have £4.37 change, and I took that into my social time for me envelope. The change has gone back in there. And then I felt like, because I had such a nice day there, I messaged my other friend. Yeah, I've got two. And Alexander was out here, so I thought we got a bit of time to prep and ask them if they wanted to come over for a barbecue. The weather was looking nice, although it actually turned into a grillicue because you know what the weather's like. But I also went out and bought 3 bottles of fizz. They were Asda, and I think they should have been £7.50, and you get 3 bottles is £18. It was worth me getting the 3 bottles, so I thought that would be a nice little treat for us. And the barbecue I actually made out of loads. I didn't even tell them. It was reduced stuff. Like I bought the you know, the Warburton's burger buns for like 18p for a 12-pack last week. I think I bought it like 3 days ago when the weather was nice, and I was thinking, freeze those, they'll be good for barbecue whenever. I had burgers in that were reduced. I had kebab things in that were reduced. I had sausages in that were reduced, chicken legs that were, drumsticks that were reduced, and I saved them for things like, you know I'm going to have barbecue. In fact, I overcooked, but it meant that I've got food cooked for this week. So like we had some sausages for breakfast today, and I could have some chicken legs for lunch or whatever I want to do. So it's like, it's all good. It's all good. And then today I had another little spend. I know I've got 20 no spend days on here. I'm going to have to rein this in, aren't I, really? Alexander and I went to holiday school, and then we went over to Trafford Centre because we've got the Merlin passes. Top tip, by the way, they're on sale at the moment. This is not an affiliate link, by the way. I just think it's a really good value, is the Merlin pass. So like today we went to Legoland and we went to the Sea Life Centre, and I bought him something. So he is obsessed with Disney and Mickey Mouse and all those. And there was, when I came out to Legoland in the shop, which obviously you have to go through, there was a Mickey Mouse Lego item, and it should have been £18, but because I've got the Merlin pass, it was actually £16.20. So again, this one here, sorry, this came into my social envelope rather than my drink envelope, because that's what I felt like it was. And again, this was time for me, so I've hammered my time for me envelope, which is all right because I've been building it up. Because you know, even though I know I bought it for Alexander, it was my treat too, kind of thing, if you like. So let me colour these in and make them pretty. What do we have? Time for me. This is, oh gosh, and I'm definitely going to have to do, you know, one of the. I have the sheets, and I don't do them. The where my money went thing, because I can see here I've spent a lot on social, which, you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I don't tend to do that. So yeah, this is not typical of me. I was just feeling, you know what, why not indeed. So that's what I've spent, and so I'm going to grab the envelopes, grab all the change, and we see where the rest is going to go. So I like to use my change for my challenges, and yeah, we'll see what we're going to do. Okay, so my time for me has got loads of change in it, because I'd like to take a note with me rather than the change, if that makes sense, because I don't actually mind accruing the change, because I know I can use it towards my challenges. Oh gosh. Money everywhere, apart from in my bank. Oh dear. I'm going to keep that £15 in there, but take the change out, obviously. That can roll over to next week for me. And I think that was all of them. Yeah, so those are the only envelopes I used. I used them, but those are the only envelopes I used. Right, so I've got my penny savings challenge, so I think some of this change I might try and get rid of into there. In fact, I will do. Let me see what I've got actually. Okay, so I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 50, 65, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I've got 1186. That's all right. 86. So let's have a look at this penny challenge. let's do this. So there's 20 and 1. Let's get rid of 21. No, I haven't told you, not in 21 can go in there. Just grab that one. And then my two £2 coins. I'll go into here. Something like this one would be really good for, I don't know, Christmas, or a nice Christmas outfit or something. That's just really easy. It's a nice amount, isn't it? This isn't my challenge, by the way. Somebody else, I got that off someone else. Puzzle challenge. I could probably do some of this one then, couldn't I? Let me see. I've got here 3. I think what is best. Let me do decisions. I'm gonna do 3. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. So I've already rubbed off the 6. 7, maybe. Should I do a 7 on this one? Need to find where I put my marker pen. I've got 1,000 of them, so I've no excuse for not actually having one to hand, apart from I'm filming on occasion. Baby is napping. Oh yes. That can go in there, and then I think the rest can go on my penny saving challenge. So what have I got here? 20, 40, 65. 65 already gone? No, it's not. No, it's gone. Okay, let's get that in there. Oops. There we go. And that's us all done. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you really, really soon. Bye.